The LG V20 user here, and today I'm doing a video about the iPhone SE 2020 for AT&T PREPAID. So the new iPhone SE is not her edit. It's not her edit. Not her edit. It's not her edit. AT&T PREPAID. So I think it got released on the 24th of April. So that's really nice. So this is what the iPhone SE 2020 looks like. It basically an iPhone 8, but with newer hardware and stuff like that. So it's available now for $399.99. This is a 64GB version, so you can put in mind it. The color availability is black, of course. So pretty nice there. Yeah. So that's the phone right there. It says here iPhone SE is the most powerful 4.7-inch iPhone ever, featuring A13 Bionic, the fastest chip in the smartphone, for incredible performance on the apps, games, and photography. Portrait mode for studio quality portraits, and six lighting effects. Next generation Smart HDR for incredible detail across highlights and shadows. Cinematic quality 4K video, and all the advanced features of iOS with on better love, water resistance. It's so much of the iPhone you love, and a not so big size, right? So yeah. So if you guys know what the iPhone 8 looks like, it's basically the same phone. So all I'll show here is like a little there's a little video right there. So this is what the iPhone SE looks like. Basically an iPhone 8 with more hardware. So on the front of the phone, of course, y'all guys know that you guys have the Touch ID, earpiece, front-facing camera. So pretty nice there. And then on the back of the iPhone SE is a camera flash, Apple logo, and whatnot. Right side has your power button, left side has your volume key and your alert slider. Specs. So the dimensions of the iPhone SE are 5.45 inches height, 2.65 inches width, and 0.29 inches depth. The iPhone SE weighs 5.22 ounces. Display size 4.7 inches, but in HD, that is 1334 by 750 pixels. That is at 326 ppi. It is splash water and dust resistance. It's rated at IP67. Minimum depth. So you can basically do up to a meter of water for 30 minutes under IEC standards. So it's IP67 rated for that. More detail, you have True Tone display, white color display, haptic touch, 625 nits max brightness, fingerprint resistant. I can't pronounce that. Where some coding over the fingerprint sensor, what is your Touch ID. Support for display of multiple languages and character simultaneously. Rear-facing camera is 12 megapixel wide. Your apertures for the rear is f1.8 aperture. Your front is f2.2. Zoom up to 5 times. Rear-facing camera features: portrait mode with advanced bokeh and depth control. Portrait lighting, 6 effects. You have optical image stabilization, 6-element lens, LED True Tone flash, with slow sync, panorama, sapphire crystal lens cover, autofocus with focus pixels, wide color capture for photos and live photos, next generation Smart HDR for photos, advanced red edge correction, auto image stabilization, press mode for photo geotagging, image formats, captured. So you get 4K video at 60 frames. So you get 4K video at 24, 30, or 60 frames. You also get 1080p video at 30 or 60 frames, 700p video at 30 frames per second. So you do get that on the rear camera. The front camera does 4 HD. More video details, so you have extended dynamic range for video up to 30 frames, optical image stabilization for video LED 3x flash, quick take video, slow motion video support for 1080p at 120 or 240 frames per second. Time-lapse video with stabilization, cinematic video stabilization, that is 4K 1080 or 720p. Continuous autofocus video, take 8 megapixel still photos while recording 4K video, playback zoom, video formats recorded. And you have a 7 megapixel front-facing camera. These are for your front-facing camera features. So you have portrait mode with advanced bokeh and depth control, portrait lighting with 6 effects. You'll have 1080p HD video recording at 30 frames on the front camera, retina flash, quick take video, wide color, capture for photos and live photos, auto HDR photos, auto image stabilization, burst mode, cinematic video, cinematic video stabilization at 1080 and 720p for the front camera. Built-in return battery force, standby time is 288 hours, 14 hours of talk time, 8 hours of wireless playback, 8 hours of wireless video playback, and 40 hours of wireless audio playback. Wireless charging capable. Fast chargeable up to 50%, charging 30 minutes with 18 watt adapter or higher, which you all have to buy it separately. Processor is A13 Bionic with J. The processor is A13 Bionic with 3rd gen neutral engine. You do have up to 256 gigabytes of internal storage, but they only have the 64 gigabytes available currently. Touch ID is built into your home button. The Apple Pay, of course, is on this phone, obviously, and that will let you pay with your iPhone using Face ID and stores within apps or on the web. Send and receive money and messages. Complete purchases made with Apple Pay on your Mac. You also have Siri on board, so use your voice to send messages, set reminders, and more. Get intelligent suggestions on the lock screen and messages, mail, quick type, and more. Activate hands-free with only your voice using Hey Siri. Use your voice to run shortcuts when you use shortcuts. Use your voice to run shortcuts from your favorite apps. There's bands, GSM, wideband, FaceTime, of course, video calling, audio calling, Wi-Fi 802.11ax, Wi-Fi 6. You'll also have NFC, Bluetooth 5.0, dual SIM, that is nano SIM and eSIM support. It says iPhone SE is not compatible with existing micro SIM cards. So you do have the option of nano SIM or eSIM. Built-in apps is from Apple. You have App Store, Books, Calendar, App Store, Books, Calendar, Camera, Clock, Compass, Contacts, FaceTime, Find My, Health, Home, iTunes, Mail, Maps, Measure, Messages, Music, News, Notes, Phone, Photos, Podcasts, Reminders, Save, Safari, Settings, Shortcuts, Save, Stocks, Tips, TV, Voice Memos, Wallet, Watch, and Weather. Free apps from Apple. You have Pages, Numbers, Keynote, iMovie, GarageBand, iTunes, Apple Store, Trailers, Apple TV Remote, Music Members, clips, Swift playgrounds, and support. Default web browser is Safari. Sensors is your sensors on the iPhone SE are accelerometer, ambient light, barometer, proximity, 3-axis, gyro, touch ID, fingerprint, messages, music players, Apple Music, streaming radio, Apple Music, and whatnot. And what you guys get in the box is your standard iPhone box. Is y'all with the iPhone SE. Y'all guys also get AirPods with Lightning connector, Lightning to USB connector, USB power adapter, and documentation. So you standard stuff for the iPhone box there. So there you guys have the iPhone SE 2020. It's not here. It's not here. It's not here. It's not AT&T prepaid for $399.99 for the 650 white version. So yeah, this is really cool. I didn't know that the iPhone SE was available for this carrier. I did not know. I did a video about the iPhone SE for every other prepaid carrier except for this carrier. So yeah. So if you guys have AT&T prepaid, the iPhone SE is not here for you guys to check out for $399.99. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. It helps me out a lot. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.